All right, Steph, thank you so much. Happening right now, we are watching some fires happening in the Bayview and 407 area in Thornhill. It is believed, investigators think here, that this could possibly be the work of an arsonist. So we are live at the scene right now. What you see here, crews were able to put the blaze out. This call, though, coming in around 4 this morning. We know at least 4 businesses have been affected, and some homes, in fact, have also been evacuated in the area. So far, we're not getting an official update from police. We're going to stand by here, but you can see there are some road closures in effect. So we'll let you know as soon as anything changes with Steph here as well. We're also watching a violent night overnight. 3 shootings, and that has led to 1 homicide investigation. First, a man shot and killed near Kipling and Finch. This happened around 7:30. A second victim was rushed to hospital with life-threatening injuries. There's no information on suspects at this time on that case. Now, an hour later in North York, shots ringing out near Jane and Shoreham. 1 man suffering serious life-threatening injuries, I should say. 2 suspects fled the scene there in a brown 4-door sedan. Police say one of the suspects was wearing a brown hoodie at the time, black shoes, a red bandana, the other in gray sweatpants. And then just before midnight, gunshots heard near Islington and Finch. Police say they found 28 shell casings in the area and a vehicle with a number of bullet holes. No injuries, though, have been reported. All we know at this time, the suspect vehicle, a black Dodge Durango. All right, let's bring you the latest in education and what we are hearing now, an alarming rise in COVID-19 cases in Ontario. It continues today, and now we're seeing this East End school close this morning due to an outbreak of COVID-19. This is Mason Road Junior Public School in Scarborough. It's going to be closed until at least Friday, October the 2nd. This after 3 staff and 1 student testing positive. The school sending home a note saying, in part, "I know news of an outbreak and school closure will understandably be worrisome for families. In the meantime, additional cleaning will be conducted in the school over the next week." All students and staff at the school have been told to self-isolate until at least Friday. This is the 2nd Toronto school with a declared outbreak. 2 students at Glen Park Public School in North York tested positive earlier on this month. And we continue to watch those numbers here in Ontario. As we told you off the top of the show, nearly 500 new cases here reported yesterday. And those case counts continue to be on the higher side. The Ontario Health Minister confirming 491 cases. That's up from 435 from the day before. Most of the cases being in Toronto and Peel region. New projections by the COVID-19 Modelling Collaborative suggesting Ontario needs stricter public health measures, or we could see 1,000 cases a day and significant pressures on the hospitals. Ontario has expanded its COVID-19 testing with over 42,000 tests completed on Saturday. Some pharmacies that offer testing so packed on the weekend that appointments were unavailable.
We anticipated a high volume. We didn't realize that there would be this much interest in the program. Just urging patients be diligent, be patient for the next little while, but I think we'll get caught up.
Now, the province plans on expanding to even more pharmacies coming up at 7:30. We're going to talk about a new way to test for COVID-19, chatting with Mount Sinai about testing for the virus with saliva. So we'll bring that to you in just a bit. The Canada Emergency Response Benefit that helped Canadians who had lost income during the pandemic, it has officially come to a close. In its place, though, many Canadians will now be put on employment insurance payments of $2,000 a month. That's expected to roll out in mid-October. CERB recipients who applied through Service Canada should be automatically transitioned to EI, while CRA users, they will need to reapply if you qualify. Now, the Fed's also adding 3 new $500 a week recovery benefits for self-employed workers, caregivers, and those who are forced to isolate for a 2-week period. You can find more information on our website, citynews.ca. Now, we are also following what's happening south of the border ahead of the first presidential debate that is happening tomorrow. It has been revealed that Donald Trump only paid $750 in taxes, and that was the year that he was elected. Several years, this report that he paid no income tax, and this is all according to a report coming from the New York Times.
The story is a total fake, And all of this, or is this one, you know, we had the same exact questions, usually asked by the same people, and that took place 4 years ago. You remember, this was so well litigated. It's incredible. I look forward to releasing many things. I'm going to release many things, and people will be really shocked. But the New York Times has been doing fake story after fake story. I've never seen anything like it.
The president already calling it fake news. The report claims Trump has not paid federal income tax in 10 of the past 15 years by claiming he lost more money than he made. For 2016 and 2017, Trump only paid $750 for each year, according to this report. The president also is in a battle with the IRS over a $72 million refund he claimed and received. Trump is the only president in modern times to not have released tax returns. Meanwhile, his Democratic opponent, Joe Biden, getting an endorsement from The Rock.
So I figured let's kick this conversation off this way by me officially publicly endorsing you both to become president and vice president of our great country.
And that is, of course, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, also endorsing Vice President nominee Kamala Harris in the conversation that was posted to YouTube. This is the first time the actor has made a political endorsement in his career. Johnson asked the two how they would earn the respect of all American people, to which Biden and Harris say it's all about keeping their word.